So I took my first hit of marijuana when I was 21 years old. It was about a year and a half after I started drinking. I started drinking when I was 20. And, the first time I smoked it, I didn't do it right. I didn't get high. And then, whatever, I could take it or leave it. And then I got this magnificent job in New York as an actor. I was in a wonderful show. I don't think I should mention the show. But two of the other guys in the show before the show said, "Hey, let's go upstairs." So I followed them. I was a kid. I didn't know what was what. I didn't know what they were doing. We get up there. We're in costume, and one of them breaks out a pipe, and he takes a hit, and then they pass it around, and I felt like I had to do it. So I took a hit. I got so fucking high that I could not remember what to do in the show, and I did the whole show on muscle memory. It scared the bejesus out of me, and uh, it just kept coming. Everybody in that world of entertainment was snorting coke, rolling on ecstasy, dropping acid, smoking cigarettes, drinking, getting high on weed, fucking. There was just, and I saw them doing it, and I thought, well, this is what you do. So I started smoking that weed, and I got heavily addicted very fast. And the conventional wisdom at that time was you couldn't get addicted to weed. That's what they told me. You can't get addicted to weed. And I thought, well, that's great. I'll just keep smoking it because I won't get addicted to it. And so I stayed high, and it became my only coping skill. Now, no disrespect to my parents; they worked their asses off to provide. Well, my father did. Worked his ass off to provide. Um, but I wasn't really taught anything about the world, about how to cope with life, how to make good decisions. All I was taught was, don't give me no problems at school, or I'll kick your fucking ass, and don't steal. And really, some kids don't even get that much. So, look, I think I got a pretty good perspective about the whole thing, but I really didn't know how to live life. I didn't know what to do in the world. And so my only coping skill became smoking that weed. If anything happened, good or bad, smoke weed. And I just got further and further addicted, and it brought me down. And a career that could have lasted ad infinitum was cut short by to 2.5 years because of using. And there were a lot of other things going on, but really, my resolution to use. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to smoke weed, and it just ruined everything. And so I feel real bad for anyone that's getting into the drug life, because if you survive it at all, it's going to take a lot from you. But everyone's got his own process, and just count me out for marijuana, man. It's maybe there's some people out there who can successfully use, and I've met those people. I am a drug addict, and I can't use. I cannot use, no matter what. I can't drink. I can't use. I can't smoke cigarettes, because if I smoke a cigarette, it's not gonna. It'll get me high, but then I'm gonna want to get higher. So I gotta abstain from anything that gets me lifted. Anyway, I just thought I'd maybe put a video up about you know. And so, what do you do when you give up the weed? Well, I would suggest looking into maybe some 12-step recovery. Um, it certainly helped me a lot. I listen. I tried tarot, astrology, past life regression, law of attraction, psychiatry. Now I see a psychiatrist, but a psychiatrist and all those church and all those things, Jesus, they can't. They may be able to save your soul and keep you medicated, but they can't get you clean. They can't get you sober. Only you can do that through. Some people don't need a 12-step program. They can just quit and that's it. I've heard of those people. There's no one way to skin a cat. But anyway, man, there is help out there. If you got mental health issues, you don't have to self-medicate with weed or alcohol or anything else. And you know, it's the journey really begins when you start living life on life's terms instead of your own terms. I can only be happy if. Anyway, man, I'll probably post more videos about recovery and stuff. I just thought I'd start with this one. But I hope you guys are having a good day. All right, that's it.